What's up? It's Danny Myers, man. We about to get into the Artichoke / artichoke wordplay. Anyway, what happens when you guys get your battle locked in? What are you doing on that day? Are you chilling? Are you back at work? You on the block? Are you with your girl? You watching Netflix? Are you playing video games? Are you on social media? Whatever it is, you're not supposed to be doing none of that. When you get your battle locked in, you need to start brainstorming, or not necessarily writing per se. Even though that's ideal, but before you even start putting any bars down on paper, you want to brainstorm. You want to understand how you're going to attack this particular opponent, because even though some of us have a set style and we might be punchers, we might be anglers, I feel like not every style is going to work for every opponent. But we'll get into that in a whole nother blog. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get into that. You know, y'all getting lessons from the master right here. What you need to do is start figuring out what it is you're about to do to attack your opponent. Battles are won before a single bar is spit. Battles are won based on which battler A, battler B, what strategy did he choose, and what strategy versus what strategy this battler chose. Before the bars, like the bars, sometimes you can have better bars, but still lose because your opponent took a better strategy. Does that make y'all follow me? Okay, but we're not even getting into none of that right now. We get into preparation. And I've been saying for years, the separation is in the preparation. If you guys get your battle and it's 30 days out and you wait 4 days before the battle to start writing, and then figure you can memorize it all in one day or on the way to the battle, you're going to choke. You're going to choke, you're going to stumble, you're going to lose. I don't care how long you've been doing this. I don't care how professional you are. If you late prepare or ill prepare, you're going to choke. Okay, there's a lot of things that go into choke. Okay, we all choke. We all choke. Even niggas that you never seen choke, choked. How does that make sense? Let me tell you. Guys like Hollow, I talk with masters like Hollow and Goods. I've had one-on-one conversations with these guys, and they tell me all the time, nigga, I actually choked right here versus so-and-so, but the fans will never know it. We all choked. Tay-Rock, me, Tay-Rock, we're some guy that you've never seen choke, but we all choke. I done choked in about probably 10 battles. But you will never know it, because I might have did a little something to buy a little time. I'm not necessarily drunk water, but whatever it is, whatever each battler does to buy those precious few seconds of time to get back on track where they was at. You know what I'm saying? We all choke. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the guys that be into their material and oh, you know, I grabbed a gun and blah. Hold on, I got y'all. Fuck it, time. That right there, it happens because you ill prepared. What I was saying is we all choke, but it's about the recovery and it's about the preparation. Now, a lot of you guys are, like I said, you're taking the last few days or the last week before the battle to start writing. You guys gotta understand something. Let me give you fans and battlers a little something. In the studio, when you're in the studio and you do music, and a lot of you guys do music, you know what I'm saying, fans and battlers alike, you guys have been in studios. Normally, you're writing 16 bars for a verse. One verse, 16 bars, roughly 1 minute of rapping, right? Now, do you know that when you're doing a battle rap, you have to write 3 16s? Okay, now let's peep this. Let's check me out. Let's do the math. 16 bars, first verse. 16 bars, second verse. 16 bars, third verse. And that's your average rap song, okay? 3 16s. for us battlers, 3 of these 16s equals 1 round. Let's really put this into context here. These guys write 3 16s for 1 song. They got a whole song done. We have to write 3 16s for roughly 3 minutes of rapping, and that's just 1 round. So now we got to write another 3 16s for our 2nd round, and then another 3 16s for our 3rd round. So basically, we're writing 9 rounds of material for every 1 song of rapping. Now, mind you, in the studio, these guys are able to punch in. They got the producer, the engineer, sound guy. Hey, fuck, I messed up. Punch me in. Fuck, punch me in. These guys have a chance to punch in as many times or as much money or as much time, time, money, whatever it is. When those resources run out, that's just how much time they have to do that. Us battlers, we don't have it ain't no punch in. It ain't no, damn, hold on, let me start it over. It ain't none of that. When you do that, it's over. Like, you lost that round. I don't care even if you recover and still say some fire shit afterwards. It's like, that's not professional. That look bad live on stage. Recording artists have a chance to mess up 1,000,000 times, and you not gonna never know they messed up 1,000,000 times because they're not putting out the product until it's finished, until it's completed. So you're gonna get the final product once they do the voiceovers, the double tracks, and the mixing, mastering. That's when you gonna hear it. Us battlers, yeah, we practicing and rehearsing, but when we performing in front of y'all, we don't have the luxury of being able to give y'all the actual final product. You're getting the final product live. You're getting the final product live, so we can't be in there stumbling and messing up. And this all goes back into what I'm trying to say. Battlers, please start preparing your rounds the day you get your battle locked in. Once they say it's a go, start either writing, brainstorming, or both that day. Even if you only come up with a couple bars. It be times I can't think of nothing that day, or the next day, or the next day. You know what I'm saying? But I know this day is fast approaching, and I got to get this stuff done. So I give myself a deadline. I normally like to have 3 weeks or more. 3 weeks or more of prep time. Basically, I want to be done writing all the rounds. And then have 3 weeks or more, maybe a whole month to practice and say this shit every day. And normally I can memorize a round within a day. Actually, I can memorize a round within a couple hours. But to have it all the way, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 days around for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody different. But I'm just saying, like, I like to give myself a lot of time to know my rounds. So I want to write all my rounds, and then I want to start going over them, and I want to be able to say them 1, 2, 3, and then I say them backwards, and I say round 3, then I say round 2, then I say round 1. Then I'll mix it up and jump into the middle of round 2. You basically have to know your round the way you know your first and last name. So if somebody say, hey, how you doing, what's your name? I can say Danny Myers. Oh, what's your birthday? January 19, 1980. I can say that without thinking about it. It is just natural. What's your name? Danny Myers. The way I can say my name and my birthday, that's the way I'm supposed to be able to say my round. So when they say round 1, Danny Myers is on you, I can just say my stuff without having to be rapping while thinking of what's the next line. Everybody got their own way, but I'm just saying, like, the late prep, that's going to prevent the chokes. I know a lot of us have personal lives. We all have personal lives, you know what I'm saying? We got kids, jobs, stress, family problems, financial problems. We got a lot of other things on our mind than to just be all day thinking about trying to rap, or, you know what I'm saying? I felt what Ill Will was talking about in that interview when he was like, I don't want to have to be thinking about another man all fucking day. I feel you. So, but the thing is, we're supposed to be professionals. We're getting paid to do this. We need to be able to put some time aside per day, even if it's just an hour a day. Even just give yourself an hour a day. Ain't no nigga hustling 24 fucking hours a day. Ain't no nigga at work for 3 shifts. So sometime in your day, even if you got to do it in sections, if you got to do 15 minutes here and squeeze in 15 minutes here, whatever it is for you. Now all that time you playing 2K, all that time you fucking off on social media, you could be writing your rhymes. You could be thinking of a bar or trying to edit. You could be trying to edit rhymes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to say your shit. Right? Say your shit in the shower, on the toilet, as soon as you wake up, before you go to sleep, while you walking, while you playing with your kids at the park, while you on the bus going to work, while you driving to work, while you whatever. As soon as you finish making love with your woman, whatever it is, have these rounds in your mind, man. This is gonna prevent the stumbles and the chokes. Cause sometimes I don't even know what my next line is, and autopilot gonna kick in because it's the repetition. It's the what's that word I'm looking for, man? Like it's muscle memory. That's what I'm looking for. It's muscle memory. If you just say your round over and over and over and over and over and over and over, you gonna just be able to say it autopilot. Like you don't even gotta think of the rhyme. You know what I'm saying? And this is a good tool to help you guys take this thing more serious. Because I don't see how you can choke in one battle and then choke in another battle and not learn your lesson. Like that's a cold feeling, man. Like you don't understand. To this day, when I choked versus Snow on BET, and that's how he won the tournament because we all choked. HA double choke, I choked. I think KG might have stumbled. Anyway, that's all in the story. But me having that feeling of choking because I did not prepare for Snow, I literally didn't write nothing. I just spit a bunch of old mixtape verses, and they was like, but that feeling stuck with me from forever. I never choked before or after. You know what I'm saying? So I know how that felt for me. So, and I ain't never choked or nothing like that after. You know what I mean? We all gonna have a hiccup or stumble. You're supposed to say this when you're supposed to say that. You're supposed to say am when you're supposed to say is. You're supposed to say you instead of he. Or we not gonna never get it 100% perfect. And y'all, the fans ain't gonna never know. It's a lot of your favorite battlers that said a line that they wasn't supposed to say, or a word they wasn't supposed to say, or they skipped a line, or they might have forgot a bar and had to skip over to the next bar. But when you've been doing it so long, you know how to just keep going, like fuck it, and just keep going. Like I'm supposed to say this bar right here, but I skip over and just go to the next bar and just keep going. Because rather than me just trying to stop my round and remember what this particular line was, that's what's gonna make the choke happen. That's gonna be like, damn, what the fuck was I supposed to say right there? Oh, okay. Blah, 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 then you get it back. No, if you get that instant second of blank spot, just skip the line and just go to your next set of bars. You know what I'm saying? That bar might have been one of your haymakers that you knew was gonna rock the crowd. But I'd rather you not say the haymaker than to try to remember the haymaker and choke. See what I'm saying? Like, y'all better listen to me. I know what the hell I'm talking about, man. Like I said, the separation is in the preparation. You cannot be preparing a day, 2 days, an hour before the battle. And I done seen people say, oh, I wrote this on the way to the battle. I memorized this round on the way to the battle. So let me tell you something. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work, man. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work, man. Two of my homeboys, man. I'm outside with Lotta Zay, getting ready to battle Danger Zone. We was in Milwaukee. We outside, Lotta Zay going over his round. Don't really have it yet. And I said, hey man, we all outside. We all just gang of us outside. XL, me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey bro, go back to your room and get your stuff together. I got it. I do this all the time. Later that night, Lotta Zay choked and Danger Zone destroyed him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My boy be Magic. And that's my boy to this day. Going over his Av rounds in the hotel. I'm like, yo, that shit fire. You know, he's still trying to get it. I'm like, no, come on, Magic. Stay in this room. Get these rounds together. Cause Av gonna win if you mess up. That's the only way you're gonna win without, you know, that's my opinion. Cause Magic has some stuff. He had some stuff for Av, man. If he could have got that material out, it would have been a different outcome. But Magic wasn't able to get it, and then later that night at the Smack Volume 1, Av beat him due to be Magic choking. It could have been a debatable, or Magic could have won, or Av might have still won, but we'll never know. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people this. It's okay to lose. It's okay to lose. I could lose. Lux could lose. Tay-Rock could lose. Any of y'all favorites could lose, right? That's okay as long as we brought 3 rounds. As long as we brought 3 rounds and it just so happened that our man just was better than us, that's acceptable. And that's okay. You lose, you get back up, and you go out there again. It's never, 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 never okay for you to lose because you gave your man the battle. How do you give your man the battle? By choking, stumbling. You automatically lose it. So let me tell y'all something, man. Chess, you know what I'm saying? He one of the best. He's one of the best. You know what I'm saying? He came in and turned heads around. And not even, I'm not even gonna just say because of his age, oh, he's young and he's dope. I've seen a lot of dope young dudes. I'm saying, but he got that it factor. He got the roosters in the background and shit. You got Chess coming in with life experiences, shit that grown people can relate to. He got bars, punches, the aggression, that crazy look he be having in his face, and we just all say, "Oh, this is the future of URL." What happened? You get into where you're messing up, choking. It takes away from your legacy, man. It takes away from your legacy. My man Born, he had a stigma that he was choking, and he got out of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's an example of somebody who can be pegged as someone who chokes, but he ain't choking like years. Or even if he do choke every now and then, he ain't as consistent with the choking as he used to be. So he's a prime example of you can be a choke artist, but get your way out of it. One of my favorite homeboys, A-Verb, you know what I'm saying? It be a little, sometimes you put a little bit of damper on your name when you're not saying all your rounds and you stumbling, choking, giving up, serve. Like some of the best guys, you're going to see them choke, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of this comes from ill preparation, and on some real stuff, a lot of it also comes from drug abuse. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it comes from drug abuse where these guys are too high off the weed, alcohol, pills, lean, Zanny, whatever the hell that stuff is that they doing. So I don't smoke weed. You feel me? I smoked weed probably like 10 times in my whole life. Like I'm just not a smoker. I don't smoke weed. I tried to smoke weed before, and it just made me go to sleep. So I just don't smoke. I don't. In 38 years, I probably smoked like 10 times. You feel me? So I think that keep my head clear. And I see a lot of dudes. Some dudes say they can't get into their zone unless they're high. You know what I'm saying? They can't really rock out unless they're high. But then I also seen to where guys got high and messed up and said, damn, I need to stop smoking and drinking before my battle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this stuff happens, man. Like drugs, alcohol, all that stuff. I feel like you should not be doing none of that the day of your battle. Like on the day of your battle, no weed. So I guess some of them gotta smoke to calm their nerves down because on battle day, a lot of nerves, no matter how prepared you are, you still be scared. Me too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you should do that after your battle. So like me, when I like to drink, so after my battle, I'm at the bar. Because now I can relax and chill and watch the rest of the battles. But if I drink before a battle, I'm going to be stumbling. I'm going to be slurring my words. I'm going to forget my rounds. I just wish y'all need to just take heed of what I'm saying. Like, no drug use, no alcohol use, no weed before the battle. Just wake up, go over your rounds every day. When you wake up, go over your rounds. Middle of the day, go over your rounds. At night, go over your rounds. While you're in the shower, go over the round. When you sleep, be saying your rounds in your sleep. Wake up before you brush your teeth. Even with the stanky breath, say your rounds. Say your rounds, man. I'm telling you, like, the preparation is in the the separation is in the preparation. You're gonna be able to say your stuff on autopilot. This is really gonna help. I hope y'all really take heed to what I'm saying, because you see a lot of careers go downhill because of chokes, not because of losses. Not because they losing, but because of chokes. And they're losing because they're choking. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not okay to give your opponent a battle. He don't feel good about that. I bet you Chef Trez, and when he beat Chess, Trez, yeah, you can feel good you beat Chess, but it's almost like them battles, people don't give them the credit they really deserve because your man choked. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see none of my opponents choke and then I only won because he choked. Like I want to win because I was better than him. And I proved that I was better than him because he said everything he had to say, and I said everything I had to say, and then you compare both materials, and mine turned out to be better. I don't want to just say all my stuff, and y'all don't get to hear what he had to say, and then y'all automatically won. Like that, I'm a warrior. I like to get in there and test my skill. You not testing your skill if somebody choking. So you really can't take too much pride in a victory over somebody who choked two out of 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Bar God, man. West Coast. I will be giving some more of these tutorials. Subscribe, comment, like, share. We're gonna keep this thing going.